Bryce Betts. We're going to see his graphic designing on jerseys in the near future.
Bryce Betts.
Hey yo, good morning, Low Gang.
What up, YouTube? I'm back with another video, and honestly, there was a time when I didn't think I was going to say that. As you know, I haven't posted in almost a year and a half, and I haven't raced a bike in a year and a half either. That's something that's really weird for me. I started racing when I was 5 years old. Never took a break, really. Got more serious, less serious, and more serious, but I was always racing the whole time, and last year I didn't race a single bike race. I didn't ride a track. I didn't ride a track one time last year. I went to a track a few times, but I didn't ride, and that all stems from a multitude of things, which I'm going to get into right now. I'm just going to keep this in one take. I want to be the most authentic as possible, and just kind of explain the situation. And I am coming back to YouTube. I have a video that's coming out next week. My 2019 goal is to create more content, and I'm doing exactly that. My Instagram, Bryce Betts Designs, I've been posting a daily quote, also putting it up on my LinkedIn, and I'm just doing something with design that really excites me, and I'm taking all the content that I listen to, and I'm just designing it into a quote and sharing it for everyone. It's more of a personal project, keep the design fresh for me. I'm managing and designing t-shirts at a production company called Undaunted, and I'm not really, it's kind of work that can lead to burnout, so if I have something on my own, it really helps me, and that's something that I've really learned over the past year and a half of kind of being away. My roommates are dropping every single thing right now, but yeah, I had a hard time. I was pretty over BMX, honestly, the last year or so that I did it. I didn't really know what else to do. I've done it my whole life. Things were coming together. My YouTube was doing great. I started signing autographs, and I was becoming more known. I mean, sponsorship wise, things were good for me. A lot of things were coming into place, and financially it was incentivizing for me to race. And if I'm to really look back at it, that's the only reason why I was doing it. It sounds crazy being an amateur, but that's just a fact of the matter. I would go to races, and I'd be more concerned with what I was going to do after the race, with traveling and that kind of thing, and less concerned with actually doing the racing, and that's what I started, was the competition and the drive of becoming better and stuff, and I just really, after 2016, I would say I pretty much lost that drive, which is sad. And I was still having fun. Nothing was fake in my videos, but I lost a lot of spark, but I was still kind of going through the motions. I felt like I had to. I was kind of locked in, but then I went to Colorado, and that's where I crashed, got knocked out, broke my collarbone in the second turn, just in the semifinal on Friday, and it really changed everything. The minute after, I was telling the people I was with, like, I'm done racing, I'm not racing again, and no one believed me. I was so involved in the sport, and I was super over it, and I didn't post anything about it. I actually never posted again for like basically the year. I was getting a lot of messages, and I appreciate you guys so much. I didn't mean to neglect anyone or anything, but I was just in a kind of a dark spot in my life mentally, for things outside of leaving BMX, and also leaving BMX was pretty hard for me. So that's something that I had to figure out, and I just got really involved in school at UNLV. I joined a lot of clubs. The one I got the most involved with was with AMA, American Marketing Association. Had a lot of fun with that. I went to New Orleans, did a case competition with them, which was awesome. Started reading a lot, listening to audiobooks, getting more involved with work. I got a dog, which I'll show you. Let me grab him. Here's my dog, Henley. He needs a haircut, but he's rocking his puppy hoodie, and he just brings so much happiness to me. Super pumped to have Henley. and yeah, things just, I slowly started bringing things back together. I sadly kind of closed off a lot of things, and I've been bringing a lot of the things that I've closed off back into my life. And 2019, with my goal of creating more content, that's kind of coming full circle with got a lot of people back in my life that I kind of warded away when I just needed some peace and figure out what I was gonna do. And I, if anyone is watching it that reached out to me or anything, I appreciate it so much. And even if I didn't respond to it how you wanted to, just know that me knowing that people cared and stuff helped me a lot get to a better spot. And I'm totally fine now. I am kind of an advocate now, I would say, to make sure that the people deal with issues and are positive, and that's something that I would like to focus on a little bit, maybe down the road when I create some content. But just more into content plans. I mean, I do have I have a video coming out next week on a bicycle filled with Connor, and that was a lot of fun. Honestly, it was like the first time I rode in almost a year, and I barely rode, but it was a lot of fun, and I think you guys will enjoy that video. And then I plan on putting out a podcast, probably I'd say about April right now. I'm pretty new in it, and I want to make sure I have like 6 or 7 episodes done before I even launch it, just so I can stay on a weekly schedule. Video wise, I do plan on putting out some more videos. I only have 3 videos basically planned in the queue right now that I plan on putting out hopefully throughout the next month, maybe 2 months, but I'm going to create content again, and that's a lot of fun. My weekly quotes are doing well, and things in my life are just, they're in a better spot now. I'm really happy with things, and I'm super content with myself, which I honestly wasn't a while ago, so it means a lot. And I'm not missing. I'm not dead like some people commented, and if you're watching this far and you care that much about my life, I really appreciate it. And I'm kind of just doing this rant to really explain exactly what happened and where I'm at, just mainly so when I start putting videos out and publishing, I don't have to answer it again. I'll just link this one video. So this video is my answer to everything. I kind of hope I went over everything. I basically, long story short, I was going through some things personally. While that happened, I did get injured, broke my collarbone, got knocked out in Colorado, and despite my fame or stardom, whatever you want to call it, in cycling, which is small in the whole world, but within that industry, I think I was gaining quite a bit of notoriety, and things were going really well for me. And I just stopped that. I stopped all of that and kind of stopped and found myself, and I think I'm in a really good spot, and I look forward to creating more content about bikes, about school, about life, about wellness, and I really look forward to it. So thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for a video. I'll put it out next week with Connor Fields. It'll be a lot of fun. Roommates vacuuming. Peace. I can't see anything.
I'll yell at you. If I yell left, that means go left. Don't move.
Everyone that I was mad at that voted I was gonna crash on YouTube, you were right.